In this video, we're going to be discussing one of the biggest profit hacks of all time, which is called rebrokering. So, what is rebrokering? Rebrokering is when we arbitrage offers in between affiliate networks in order to take a percentage of the profit. Now, this is typically for advanced affiliates or those with a larger amount of capital. This is not, and I repeat, this is not for those just starting out. Beginners, those on a limited budget, do not attempt this if you are anybody who falls under that category. So, for example, if Network A pays $48 for an offer and Network B does not have the offer, we could offer to pay Network B $40 for each conversion, netting a nice 20% profit without spending a single dollar on traffic. Now, rebrokering is one of the most highly profitable ways to make small fortunes with CPA marketing without doing any of the heavy lifting yourself. So there's two different ways that rebrokering can work. We can either create our own network or we can simply arbitrage in between networks. Now, I would recommend creating your own network, so this tutorial is going to be based around that. But just going with the example of Network A to Network B, that is still an option for you that you can pursue. But that typically requires you to have a lot of strong relationships in the affiliate industry. So, how does all of this work? So, there is a chart here that I found online that is basically a great representation of how a rebrokering scheme works. So, essentially, what's going to happen is the product producer is going to go to an advertiser. This advertiser is going to sign up with an affiliate network. So, this could be whichever affiliate network that you're signed up with. This is where the offer is going to end up. Now, this is where we come in as a rebrokering network. So we're going to be another affiliate network that takes this affiliate link from the first affiliate network, and we put this in our own network. And this is where publishers or other affiliates under us are going to be promoting these offers down to the customer. So I've gone from right to left here. If you need to rewatch that to see that, feel free. But basically, all we're doing is we are acting as another third party outside of the network who is controlling affiliates below us. So how would I get started here? Now, the best way to start a rebrokering business is to first understand that you're going to need to start your own CPA network. The only exception to this rule is if you already have a lot of relationships in the industry. If you work with certain large networks out there and you already know people in the business development end of that network, or you know the owner of the network, then you can go with the example of Network A to Network B. But in most cases, people starting out are going to need to create their own CPA network. So the two most common softwares are Cake and HasOffers, as we've discussed earlier in this training. But the problem is that they're both very, very pricey. For those on a very, very limited budget who still want to attempt to do this, and I highly recommend against that, I would recommend either Post Affiliate Pro or OmniStar, which I have linked down below. These are basically budget network softwares that are going to allow you to create your own CPA network without having to pay the premium fees of Cake and HasOffers. I want to say that Cake and HasOffers, I know with HasOffers, the minimum is about $300 a month. With Cake, I think it may actually be a little bit more than that. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check. But either way, they're very, very expensive to get started with as a beginner. So how can I start to promote my network and get affiliates signed up and start making some money with rebrokering? So after you set up your network, which you're going to want to follow their tutorials that they have on how to do that, that would take me hours and hours and hours to film how to set up your own CPA network. You're going to want to list your network on OfferVault to attract affiliates into it. Now, OfferVault has a network sign-up form at the bottom of the website in the footer section. I believe the link is called Network Signup. You can also leverage communities like the Warrior Forum and stack that money to attract people to your network. Using the Warrior Forum signature and making lots of posts on CPA threads is an excellent way to promote your CPA network. Stack That Money is also an amazing place to attract affiliates. It is probably one of the only communities where people are openly looking for certain types of offers and they are wanting to work with new networks. Another option that I would definitely explore would be joining and posting in CPA Facebook groups. So there's many, many, many different CPA Facebook groups. There's Nutra affiliates, Skin affiliates. There's ClickBank affiliates. There's a million different groups out there. Just by searching different niches or verticals, you can find a lot of different groups. Many of the people in these groups are looking for specific types of offers. This is where it gives you the opportunity to step in and send them a message, introduce yourself, and have them sign up for your network. So here's a key question. How much should I attempt to arbitrage through rebrokering? The more that you can pay your affiliates, the more affiliates you're going to attract. So you don't want to be overly greedy. You don't want to take 50% of the profits. You don't want to take 40%. I wouldn't even take 30% necessarily in most cases. Be reasonable with your profits. 20 to 30%. Honestly, 20 to 25% is a solid profit margin in the rebrokering business. So while this doesn't seem like a lot of money, it's not turning $1 into $100. The goal of a rebrokering business is to get a lot of volume so that we consistently make large amounts of money, and we're simply acting as a middleman and handling cash flow. If affiliates can do a lot of volume, you can also pay them even more and maybe lower your profit margin to 10, 15%. If you have an affiliate who's doing $10,000 per day, there's no reason not to lower your profit margin down to 10 to 15% and pay them more money. You're going to find that they send more volume if you pay them more money in most cases. So taking 10, 15% is still quite a significant amount of profit for doing absolutely nothing and simply being paid by one network, and then after you've been paid, paying the affiliate. So are there steps I should take to protect myself? Absolutely. There's a ton of different steps you should take. The first one is you need to make sure there are no restrictions on your affiliate network that you're going to be rebrokering from for rebrokering offers. Some networks do not allow you to rebroker their offers. This is extremely, extremely important because otherwise you will not be paid if they catch you. They may also kick you off the network. They may be very upset because some affiliate networks have what are called exclusive offers. So these are offers that only this network has and only this network is allowed to promote to publishers. So if you start rebrokering that to your own network, that's going to be basically a major red flag of you as an affiliate, and it's just going to really damage your relationship with the network. You're also going to want to make it clear in your network terms of service that you can refuse to pay affiliates for any reason. With the rebrokering model, we are going to want to set our pay dates so that we are paid before we pay out our affiliates. So if you pay weekly, you're going to want to have your payday be maybe a day after the day that you are paid from the affiliate network. This way, you're mitigating a lot of the risk of not being paid or paying somebody first and then not being paid by the network and being out of a lot of money. This is just kind of an extra layer of protection to help prevent from going into the red. The final point is that I want you to make sure that you watch out for affiliate fraud. Most network software has this feature built in. They have some type of anti-fraud feature, but it does not catch everything. So you need to stay on top of checking in with your affiliate network to make sure that the quality of the leads or the quality of the sales and conversions are backing out for the advertiser if everything's going well. If you do get somebody who comes in and does a lot of volume very quickly, I would be very skeptical of that simply because they can be doing something fraudulent. They could be using bots and stolen credit cards and chargebacking. I mean, there's a million bad things that can happen. So you want to start out affiliates on a very small level and slowly grow over time with them so that you build that trust. Because if a network catches you sending fraudulent leads or conversions, they're going to blame you. They're not going to blame your affiliate that's part of your network. You are responsible for your own affiliates, so they're going to take it out on you.